Welcome to Daily Fortune, where we talk about the latest topic about finance and investment. But before that, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload new videos. Now, let's get started. The clash between Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos has been going on for a couple years, already boiling to the competition between space and Blue Origin. A man who is used to victories over decades, Jeff Bezos has witnessed Blue Origin be surpassed by other projects, which gave the project its downfall from top to bottom. For instance, Bezos tweeted in 2015 regarding a project that he thought was remarkable and uncommon enough to spark interest among people. His tweet goes like, "The rarest of beasts. A used rocket-controlled landing, not easy, but done right can look easy." Bezos may have considered this a milestone and brought great pride to him. However, this did not seem to be new and outstanding at all to some, since the same projects and space-related endeavors have been done throughout the years. Elon Musk contradicted Bezos on his own tweet, saying, "Not quite. The rarest SpaceX Grasshopper did 6 suborbital flights 3 years ago and is still around by 2019. Well, Elon was right, because SpaceX has done the same exhibition many years ago, prior to Bezos' undertaking. This has itched Bezos' ego, and he started navigating his focus to compete against Tesla instead. This exchange of statements has sparked more heat to the already heated feud that they have. Bezos also stated in his tweet, "My friends who want to move to Mars, I say do me a favor. Go live on the top of Mount Everest for a year and see if you like it, because it's a garden paradise compared to Mars." Now, Jeff had gotten enough of just focusing on SpaceX only, so he also included Tesla among his lists. He, as a matter of fact, had pursued ardent intentions to put down Tesla. Since then, he has been making attempts and exclusive efforts to tether Tesla and slow them down in the market. Bezos was well aware that he didn't have sufficient knowledge and resources to run down Tesla completely, so he made up a game plan of his own without directly competing with them firsthand. As a result, Bezos began investing in companies that directly compete on Tesla's products and counter the vision of Elon Musk for the future of the industry. One significant example of this undertaking was when Bezos invested in a startup company, Aurora, ranging to $530 million. But this does not just end there. Bezos also invested 7 months later to Rivian, one of Tesla's infamous competitors, and ordered 100,000 delivery vans that would be delivered by 2024. This clearly was a reckless and impulsive investment by Bezos, due to his extreme desire to go against Tesla and crush it down in the soonest time possible. However, his ways didn't go well because Tesla has more advanced and renowned AV features compared to those competitors mentioned earlier, and has a rumored van coming out in the next few years. However, Bezos never seemed to lose guts because he pursued these investments, of course with the ulterior motive to put down Tesla. In June of 2020, Bezos made the launch of Amazon's venture capital fund named Climate Pledge, which uncovered even paramount and gigantic aspirations. The definition of the plan blatantly showed Bezos' intentions on taking down Tesla, as he stated in particular that the Climate Pledge Fund will focus their investment on the field of transportation and logistics, energy generation, and storage and utilization. These are the same and exact agenda that Musk had in mind for Tesla. With this being said, it is quite obvious that Bezos is investing funds in order to go against Tesla through its competitors.
Key things that happened this year is the beginning of the transition of Tesla to a fully integrated sustainable energy company, where you have solar creating the energy, then the stationary battery pack, the Powerwall and Power Pack storing the energy, and then that energy being used in an electric vehicle.
The acceleration of the way to creating zero carbon was the plan of fund, as Bezos claimed. This is still notably identical to the existing goal of Tesla, which is to fasten the conversion to sustainable energies. In this venture, Bezos would have to render investment to companies all over the world, which made him a complete anti-Tesla, since he would be investing in the former's competitors. This is an indirect attack to Tesla, to tighten the competition and supposedly weaken the placement of Tesla in the market. The project only kicked off with a $2 million budget, far from Amazon's prospective initial budget of $1.5 trillion. There is a big gap between their expected capital and what they have on hand. Bezos said that what he had was not adequate to make visions a reality. and he knew he needed to have greater and more massive connections or financial resources to realize the plan he improvised. And just in time, Zoox came into the scene. After Zoox's theft of Tesla's valuable intellectual property from Tesla, Bezos actually visualized a good opportunity and time to obtain the information from Zoox at a decent price at the time. Zoox did not only have the vision to make a self-driving software necessary in producing independent or smart vehicles, but also manufacture electric vehicles, which was very competitive to Tesla's already existing ideals, making it very advantageous and beneficial to Bezos' plan on taking down Tesla. This car appears to be a display of luxury and extravagance in some ways. The vehicle does not have a steering wheel and has engineered futuristic quad features in its design. This seems to be the same with what Tesla has envisioned already, and this project has closely become to be a clone instead of being a prodigy.
So you can see here, we have 25% of the vehicle. That 25% is actually reflected 3 other times to create the entire vehicle. So what this means in terms of system architecture is in terms of designing the vehicle. If I move one node here, I see that in the real time, so it's faster design. In terms of tooling and testing, it means that we only need to design 25% of the components to make 100% of the car. It also builds in redundancy. So in each quadrant of the car, we have independent motors, we have independent batteries, we have independent processing. So if any one of that quadrant of the car was failed for some reason, the other 3 quadrants could still arrest the vehicle. It's like a 747 with 4 engines. So building in a very high level of redundancy is very important for system architecture.
Zoox explained regarding the product's anticipated features and capabilities, which actually affirmed Bezos' motives in taking down Tesla, since the project contains the same features that Tesla had already projected. This is the time that Bezos' plans started to see the light of day, since it has become more and more attainable for him to actually create a product that would outsmart Tesla and its products in the future. Many assume that Bezos would be using such vehicles on Amazon's delivery services, since he would be starting to completely make an introduction of the product to the public and the market. However, it still remains a prototype of some sort to Tesla's project of sustainable energy, since the intellectual ideas behind it are from Tesla. But still, there are rumors circulating that Bezos also has plans in making a ride-sharing network like Uber, Lyft, and Tesla. Bezos and Musk have always been in constant competition on who is better and who would be the first madman to have the space colonization. According to The Guardian, a NASA contract worth $2.9 billion was granted to Musk's SpaceX, and Bezos could not just stand idly by seeing that his project, Blue Origin, was once overshadowed by Musk's initiatives. Bezos ridiculed and criticized Musk for wanting to actually colonize Mars. Bezos wants Amazon to launch internet beaming satellites into space, which caused Musk to call him a copycat. It just never ceases, and both of them have spent billions of others trying to one-up against one another and leap into another level of success. Noticeably, Bezos has always been wanting for domination with his plan to crush Tesla. According to Insider, on the other hand, Elon Musk said he's intentionally trying to provoke Jeff Bezos so Blue Origin makes more progress. Their disagreements have never been this intense, to the extent of using one's intellectual property against its own. Do you think that this is reasonable enough since people would be benefiting likewise? Let me know what your thoughts are. So that's it for today. I hope you learned something from today's video, and to get updated with the next videos, please don't forget to hit the notification bell. See you next time!